Hello everyone, my name is Aanchal Verma and I'll be your facilitator or guide, you can say, for learning the subject of biology in a simple way. The first chapter of ICSC syllabus in biology for class 9 is Introducing Biology. The same chapter has a varied application in other boards too. So let us explore the chapter of Introducing Biology to understand what is biology, why it is needed, and how it can give you a successful career. In this chapter, we'll be studying about the definition of science, biology, the growth of biology, branches, applied biology, and the scope of biology. Before understanding what is biology, we must know what is science. Biology is a part of science. So, before understanding the concepts and the definitions of biology, let us understand what is science. Science is actually a subject, or you can say it is an organized body of knowledge supported by observations and experimentations derived from the entire material universe. Right? That science has got many disciplines. In all the disciplines, the one thing which is common is your observation or experimentation. You identify an issue, observe it, prove it, then it becomes a subject that is called science and we study it. Right? It's not based on any myth or any kind of assumptions. It is the study of proven facts. Let's move to our topic, that is biology. What is biology? Bio means life, logy is the study. So biology is defined as the study of living organisms. If you really see the terms used in biology, you will be very surprised that the entire explanation lies in the term. For example, it is biology, logy is study, bio is life, the study of living organism is called biology. In actual term, when you have to define biology, it is the scientific study of life and living organisms, including their structure, function, growth, evolution, distribution, and taxonomy. It explores the intricacies of living things from the molecular and the cellular levels to the entire ecosystem and the biosphere. Biology encompasses various fields, right? So we'll study about the fields in the other slides, but before that you should know who is the father of biology. Aristotle, you can see in the first picture, he is the father of biology. Father of botany is Theophrastus, the second picture, and father of medicine is Hippocrates, the third picture. Now let's score some brief history of biology. Now in ancient civilization, that is during the era of 3000 BCE to 500 CE, there were early observations of classifications of plants and animals. Philosophers like Aristotle and Plato wrote about living things and they are still preserved. Middle Age, that is 500 to 1500 CE, there was limited scientific progress, but all these classical knowledge were very nicely preserved by the monasteries, which were revived in the Renaissance period, that is 1500 to 1800 CE. Discovery by Leonardo da Vinci, Galen, and Leeuwenhoek about the microorganisms came into picture during this era. Leonardo da Vinci has drawn diagrams of many organisms that he has explored during that period of time. In 19th century, that is 1800 to 1900 CE, cell theory was given by Sladen and Schwann. Cell theory, as you all aware, cell is the basic component of all the living organisms. Cell is the structural and the functional unit of life, and all the cells arise from the pre-existing cells. This concept was given in 19th century, and even Gregor Johann Mendel, he gave the law of genetics during this period of time. That is the reason why Gregor Johann Mendel is called the father of genetics. Then some development of microbiology, embryology and ecology was seen during this era. In 20th century, that is 1900 to 2000 CE, DNA structure was found. Watson and Crick, they even got a Nobel Prize for that. Molecular biology and biotechnology took a good turn. There were advances in ecology, conservation and environmental sciences. In 21st century, that is the time 2000 onwards, genomics, epigenomics and synthetic biology came into picture. There are continued research in ecology, conservation, and environmental science. The brief history of whatever we have discussed now highlights the key milestone, but there is much more to the story of biology's development. If you are interested, you can tell me new facts in the comments. Now let us quickly go through the branches of biology. Botany. Botany is the branch of biology which deals with plants. Zoology. Logy means studies. Zoo means living organisms. Animals. So study of animals is basically zoology. Human biology, as the name suggests, is the study of human beings and its anatomy. Yeah, now let's start with some special groups of biology. Now, as you see the names, all name has the ending of logy. Logy, as I've told you earlier, it means study. So, if you say bacteriology, it is the study of bacteria. Virology is the study of virus. Mycology is the study of fungus. Entomology is the study of insects. Ichthyology is the study of fishes. Herpetology is the study of reptiles. Ornithology is the study of birds. So, from the name itself, you can identify what field we'll be talking about. Now, these are again a set of terms that you need to know. Anatomy, study of internal structure of an organism. Internal structure of an organism is anatomy. Morphology is the study of structure of living organisms, means forms. Morpho means forms. The study of the structural forms, how they look like, is morphology. Histology is the study of tissues. Cytology is the study of cells. Physiology is the study of function and activities of different parts of organisms. Embryology is the study of embryo. Taxonomy is the study of names and classification of living organisms. Ecology is the study of relationship of an organism to its living and non-living environment, that is biotic and abiotic environment. Paleontology is the study of fossils. Evolution is the study of origin and descent of organisms. Genetics is the study of transmission of characters from one generation to the other. Parasitology, parasitology is the study of parasites. Pathology, you must have heard about this term in certain hospitals. Pathology is the study of diseases. Immunology is the study of science of your immune system, how your immune system functions, how the WBCs fight with infections, and all those things. Eugenics is for the betterment of human race, and biochemistry is basically the chemistry part, that is whatever study of chemicals and reactions that take place inside the living organisms comes under biochemistry. Now, biology as a subject has application on other branches of science also. These are certain terms which are related to applied biology. Directly biology is not involved, but any kind of change that you can bring about in the living organisms, these fields can be bettered, you can say. Agriculture, that is the study of raising plants and animals for food, clothing, or other useful products, or raising crops and livestock like cows, buffaloes, etc. That comes under agriculture. What is apiculture? Apiculture is the practice of beekeeping for the manufacture of honey and bee wax. Veterinary science deals with the science related to the animals, their health. Marine biology related with the living organisms under, that is sea life or ocean life, that is a marine life. Household biology, whatever basic applications of biology you can have it in your household, like for pickle formation, for dehydrating the substance and storing it, so that can be used in household biology. Horticulture, the science of cultivating fruits, vegetables, flowers, or ornamental plants. Sericulture, rearing of silkworm for the production of silk. Pisciculture, the technique of breeding, rearing, and transplantation of fishes by artificial means, growing fishes and then using it for the economical purpose. Molecular biology, getting into deep into the molecules of biology like DNA, RNA, and then changing their structure and all for the betterment of human races, like we do it in eugenics. Biotechnology, the use of living cells or microorganisms in industries and technologies. Bioinformatics, that is analysis and management of biological information stored in databases. I just jumped into bioinformatics. Cloning is there. Cloning means making a replica. Like you all know that Anne Wilmot has already cloned the sheep Dolly long in 1990 some year. Then cloning is what? Making exact replica, DNA replica. Genetically they are clone, they are same, but it has many side effects and all. That's why we have many ethical issues related to cloning. But still, animal cloning I am not sure about. But yes, plants vegetative propagation is nothing but cloning. Then bioengineering is making up of the biological organs. Like you have the transplants, may you have different titanium thing for the spine. Then you have valves, you have pacemakers. So all these things comes under bioengineering. Nuclear biology, study of nuclear science, what is the effect of these radiations on the living cells. Space biology is the life in space. And exobiology is different planets. We explore their conditions, how they are useful for any kind of life to originate or not. Then genomics is the complete genome of an organism. Bioinformatics is analysis and management of biological information stored in databases. And biometrics, the identification of a person by his physical or behavior characteristics. The simple application of biometrics is there in most of the companies and schools, where we use our thumb to mark our presence. That is also a part of biometrics. Now there can be one question from this slide, that what is the difference between space biology and exobiology? Now as a student you should be very much clear about these two terms. These are totally what to say, you can say that they are talking about space and extraterrestrial life, but in space biology we basically focus on the effect of space travel and space environment on living organisms, including plant, animals and microorganisms. So this is basically studying the effect of space on living organism. And exobiology, which is also called astrobiology or xenobiology, it focuses on the search of extraterrestrial life, including detection, identification and characterization of the life forms outside the earth. The space biology is basically deals with the effect of space on the life on earth or the living organisms already present on earth, and exobiology helps in searching any extraterrestrial life like aliens and all. That comes under exobiology. The other name for exobiology is also astrobiology and xenobiology. Now, biology as a subject is vast and diverse, encompassing various levels of organization from molecules to ecosystems. Biology explores the structure, function, growth, evolution, distribution, taxonomy of living organisms, including molecules like DNA, protein, carbohydrates, lipids, and other biomolecules. Cells, structure, function, processes, including cell signaling and genetics. It focuses on organisms, anatomy, physiology, behavior, and development of plants and animals, fungi, and microorganisms. Then it focuses on populations, ecology, evolution, conservation of populations and species. It focuses on ecosystems, interactions between organisms and the environment, including nutrient cycles and energy flow. Evolution, processes and patterns of change in species over time. Classification, phylogeny, biogeography of organisms, that all comes under diversity. Behavior, animal behavior, cognitive science and social biology. It focuses on ecology and biotechnology. What is ecology? Environmental science, conservation, biology and sustainability. And biotechnology, that is application of biological knowledge in medicine, agriculture and industry. Biology has many practical applications in the fields like medicine and health, agriculture, food production, environment conservation and management, biotechnology and genetic engineering, public health, forensic science, science policy and education, forensic anthropology. The scope of biology continues to expand as new discoveries are made and new fields emerge, such as synthetic biology, systems biology, and computational biology. It has a wide range of careers, making us a conscious citizen, growing more food, conservation of natural resources, keeping us healthy, and appreciation of nature. So, biology plays a very important role in our life. Now let me see how many of you have actually understood what I taught or could relate. So there is a crossword link. This I'll be pasting in the comment section also. I'll pin it up. Please go through it and let me know that how much you have scored. A few questions which can be asked from this chapter will be different name of the scientists like Aristotle, William Harvey, and Theophrastus, Hippocrates. So what they have done, their contribution, one word answer, name the following or name the scientist, or the definition of the different fields can be given to you and the name can be asked, or you can be asked and differentiate on the basis of the study on the basis of their definition. Then anatomy, physiology, what is the difference, histology, cytology, physiology, embryology, botany, zoology, genetics, evolution. So these are basic questions which could be asked from this chapter. Thank you for listening, and if you have reached to this slide, that means you actually enjoyed a little maybe, and we can go ahead with the next chapters. It will be easy for you to understand what is needed, and if you like it, then you know what you have to do. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much.